Hello, Frags and Beer family. Welcome back to Beard Wizard Reviews. I'm your host, Zaymot, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all of which you can find in the video description below, including a better link to my work. I updated the link section down there, so if you follow the Linktree link, you can find all of the sponsors of the show. You can find my writing. You can find my social media. Everything in one place, just one link. So, got the hiccups all of a sudden. All right, there's been a lot of new releases today, and Friday is new release day. I am not going to be able to get to them all. I think I'm only going to be able to do one, but I am going to try this weekend. I know I say that every weekend, and it's supposed to be a halfway decent weekend. I'm going to try to give you some of the new releases over the course of the whole weekend, including a new band. I'm really going to try to do that tomorrow. So we will see. But one of the big new ones to this week today was Tom MacDonald's new one, Names. So before we jump into that, though, the biggest way to support the channel, click that red subscribe button, join the Frags and Beer family. Super chats are open. All of that stuff is open now to help support the channel. I appreciate all of you who just show up and just talk to me. If you want to help the channel out monetarily, that's awesome. I love that too. If you just want to click that red button and join us, that's awesome too. I love it. So keep joining, keep sharing, keep telling your friends, keep coming and commenting, letting me know what you think. I love talking to you guys. I love your comments. I love your feedback, your information. Some of you give me so much great feedback in the comments section where you tell me what you read about a song or an artist or what's going on with artists. Sometimes you correct me on things. I don't always get everything right. This is a review channel. It's not a research channel. It's not a reaction channel. It's not like I'm just telling you my thoughts on the songs and the artists that I'm listening to. And like I said, this is a review show and it's live. So I have listened to these songs before. I am not reacting to them for the first time, and I'm doing it all live. So there's going to be mistakes. I'm not doing hours of research before every show. In many cases, I'm getting home from work, getting a beer, and sitting down and starting the show. I like that format. Hopefully you guys do too. I mean, a lot of you come to the show and watch this, so I feel like that's the right thing. So that's what we're doing. This is just me telling you what I think. So if you're here in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. But we're going to take a look at Tom MacDonald's Names. We will pause as necessary, talk about the music, and go from there. Here we go.
They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. You're a sexist or a racist, white supremacist or gay. They'll attack your reputation, claim that you're the one to blame, and try to make you hate yourself for ways that you behave. They're just names, embrace them and they'll never cause you pain. They're just words that another person thought up in their brain. They're just names, they do not define you, that's insane. And they'll just call you something different if you change. Call me racist, I don't make no BLM donations. I can stand with black folks without...
All right, we're gonna back up a little bit. This is going back to what Tom has been all about for quite a while. He opens up with so much. He really hits you with so much information or so much just detail in the first 24 seconds of this song. He lays out the entire premise of this song with so much. I mean, it's very deadpan, it's very straight, it's very clear, and there's a purpose to that. It's how important these things are, like names, labels, like we did Mises yesterday, and similar sort of theme, that these labels people use to hate. It makes it easy for them to hate you. It's been that way forever. Racists and white supremacists have used labels and names because it makes it easy for them to dehumanize people. War propaganda uses labels and names because it makes it easier for soldiers to hate the enemy, which makes it easier for them to wrap their brain around killing another human being. Politicians have used labels and names to make it easier for you to hate the other side. The media does it. Everybody does it, and the purpose of these names, these labels, these red letters that we put on people is to make it easy for us to dehumanize them, to not think of them as people, and it makes it easier to hate them. And that's the point of using names like this, of using labels like this, is to make it easier for you to hate somebody else. And so you need to recognize that when you're driven to label somebody or use names, think about why. Why do you do that? Why do people want you to do that? And think about it, does it make it easier for you to hate somebody if you don't think about them as a person, you think about them as a name or a label or a picture, an image? Think about that. Keep that in the back of your head all the time.
Racist. I don't make no BLM donations. I can stand with black folks without a branded corporation. All this systemic prejudice. If you live in this nation, you privileged, black or Caucasian. Call me transphobic, but I support you in your policies. I just can't ignore the very basics of biology. All I see is men and women trying to live in harmony, not 100 genders that you wanna be. Call me snowflake, cause I'm offended, I ain't stone-faced. Social justice warriors destroying us with woke ways. Mad because they voted for the POTUS with the most hate. Man, I miss the old days. Call me loser, call me bigot, call me stupid, call me bitter, call me ugly, call me cracker, call me doucher, call me triggered. You can call me what you want, cause at the end of the day, man, they're just names. Go ahead and call us.
Before he jumps into the chorus, yeah, you got to remember that these are just words, they're just names. They only have power over you that you give it. A common thing that I will say, that you'll see me say, or I say on social media or whatever, when somebody is getting like that with me, is those things only affect me if I give them value. The opinions of other people only hold weight with me if I value that person's opinion. I don't value the opinion of strangers. You know, I value the opinion of a reader on my book, but if somebody wants to talk shit about me, I don't know you. I don't value your opinion enough to let that affect me. And that's kind of what he's saying here, is these names, these labels that people apply to each other to hate them, they hold no power unless you give them power. And so why allow somebody who says things like that about you, why allow them that much power in your life to affect you that much? There's no purpose to give them that sort of, why would you give them that kind of power over you? So I think that's really what he's getting at here, for the most part.
They're just names. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored. They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. Repeat it till you really start believing what they say. They gon' stamp it on your forehead and scream it till you break. They love to say they woke, they not awake. They're just names, afraid of anyone who ain't the same. So they classify your thoughts as controversial, not okay. Then they cancel you till everything you have all gets erased. They trying to tell the world you bad, they're just names. Call me conservative or liberal, Republican or Democrat. I'm somewhere in the middle, but y'all don't know what to do with that. The system got you so obsessed with classifying right or left. You never call a person human, call them names instead. Call me sexist. Men run the world cause they're aggressive, but behind every man there's a woman just as successful. We will never be equal in every way, that ain't helpful. Our differences are why we're great together. Call me white devil.
Okay, so about the music, he's making all the points himself, and in a lot of cases I'm right there with him. You know, the liberal conservative thing, I talked about that on yesterday's review. You know, I get into discussions online a lot because I like to argue, and I forget that people online don't actually care about actual discussion. If I don't agree 100% with a liberal, they're going to call me a conservative. And if I don't agree 100% with a conservative, they're going to call me a liberal. But I can't be both, can I? So that's that thing right there. That is that use of that label to make it easy to hate you. to make it easy to dismiss your idea. Well, you don't agree with me, so you must be the other thing. So I don't need to think about your opinion. You know, like that's why people do that. Musically, though, I like the song. The lyrics are fantastic. The beat is really good. It's a little low key for Tom, which is not a bad thing. Tom tends to have a lot of very aggressive songs. Very heavy beats and very harsh delivery of the lyrics, and this is not. This is a little more mellow and a little more low key, and I like that. A little bit of a change of pace from what we usually see from just writing home today. I had I Hate Hip Hop on the popped up on my Spotify. So different from some of the other stuff that we've seen, but I like it. I like how sort of I guess you could say mellow it is. It's still got a good beat, still got good bass. I like the guitar in the background, and I like some of the other elements, some of the rock elements I'm hearing in the music. And I do really like the lyrics. I like the delivery as usual. Tom is fantastic at delivery on the lyrics, and he's a pretty good songwriter. In the video, Nova, and I can't remember his name. We're going to see his name at the end, but it says Nova and somebody else worked on the video. As usual, top-notch work from Nova on the video, so that's fantastic as well.
Break together, call me white devil. I know you think the system favors me. My privilege is residual benefits from the slavery. Subconscious prejudice embedded in the system made for me. Don't mean I never struggled to survive, I guess we ain't agree. Ignorant and jaded, call me dumb, uneducated. Call me idiot or redneck or delusional or crazy. Call me anything society has taught you to say. Cause at the end of the day, they're just names. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored. Your sticks and your stones might break my bones, but your words don't hurt. So give me your worst. Stupid loser, ugly poser, moron, liar, crazy loner. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored.
Very nice. Jared Potter worked on the video with Nova. Fantastic work on the video. Great song. I really like the message. I like the sort of, again, the rock elements to it. That guitar in the background, some of the other, almost feels like a rock song or a rock track behind the rap, and I like that. Fantastic delivery and message. Again, the things people want to call you, they do that on purpose. They do that with a reason. They call you names because it makes it easier for them to wrap their brain around hating another human being. And again, the people who do that, the people who label other people so they can dismiss them, that is the same tactic that has been used by hate groups throughout history. It is the same way that KKK operated. It is the same way that the government taught soldiers to kill the enemy. I mean, they do it through propaganda. Germany did it when they wanted to make it easier for their citizens to hate Jewish people. Using labels. Both sides do this. Every side does this. So pay attention. When they want to call other people names, those people are different than me, so I'm going to call them names. That's the reason. That's why they do that, to make it easier to hate. So take that for what you will. Fantastic song. I love the message. Another good one from Tom. I'm liking this. Like, Tom has been hit or miss for me over the last few releases. This one it seems to be getting back to the Tom that we know, like one of the more recent ones that we also listen to. So I really like that. I'm liking Tom with Tom. Not I like him with some of the other artists he's done, but I'm not sure the last couple times he's collabed with Adam, it just hasn't done it for me. But this one, I'm digging. So everybody, thank you for being here. Make sure if you go to Tom's channel, if you don't already subscribe there, let him know the Frags and Beard Network sent you, and come back for more. Hopefully I will be back tonight on the Twitch channel. So follow me there, and I will see you guys all again tomorrow. So thank you and much love.